After 4 years of opening round defeats, England started their 2024 Six Nations campaign with a win, and it was a triumph of resilience and character after they trailed 10-0 in the first half. It was too close for comfort at the end, as Monty Ioan's last play try gave Italy a deserved losing bonus point. But moments earlier, the visitors had been pressing for a decisive strike at the other end, and the margin could have been 17 points rather than 3. Steve Borthwick will lead a rapid review process back at the national squad Surrey HQ before turning his attention to the showdown with Wales at Twickenham on Saturday. After a game which saw 5 English newcomers make victorious debuts, there was plenty for the head coach and his staff to ponder, reasons for optimism and causes for concern. Attacking intent, England set their stall out from the off to play with greater ambition and width. There was a lot less of the seemingly aimless kicking, however well explained, which has often infuriated spectators and armchair viewers in recent years. One early offload wide on the left by Alex Mitchell to release Maro Itoje signified the positive approach, before Tommy Freeman's blasting run set up the first try for Elliot Daly. Having found themselves in a hole, England played their way out with creativity as well as hard graft, assertive set-piece play and commendable composure. While they tightened up in the closing stages and still lacked fluency at times, the signs of a bolder approach were discernible. Fly half George Ford said, "Our intent to play and move the ball was good. At the very front of our minds is the intent to attack the defense, try to break the line and score tries." Since coming in 2 weeks ago, that's been the biggest mindset shift. It was our first game trying to implement that, so we could have made better decisions a couple of times, but playing in it was pretty exciting. Defensive lapses. The first half would have been uncomfortable for England's new defence coach, Felix Jones, who was recruited after being part of 2 World Cup successes with South Africa. England were carved open out wide by slick Italy handling moves, leading to stunning tries for Alessandro Garbisi and Tommaso Allan. Having held the line well at the World Cup, when the defence was overseen by Kevin Sinfield, this felt like a step back. Borthwick was frustrated but said, "We have made a change in our structure. We want the players to go harder and put the opposition's attack under more stress." "We got caught narrow a couple of times and we need to attend to that. The players are trying to embrace a new, high-intensity defensive system." Ford said, "It's difficult to do. Physically, it's very demanding. It's an aggressive defense. We got it wrong a couple of times, but also forced some errors." Henry Slade added, "It's more aggressive. Putting teams under pressure wherever and whenever we can. That's the crux of it." "For game 1 with it, I thought we did well. Class roots. Exeter's New Zealand-born flanker enjoyed a memorable debut, as he was named man of the match after having a thunderous impact in England's back row. Roots had been praised by Borthwick for his club exploits and pedigree, even before he was selected in England's squad for the Six Nations, and he lived up to his billing. He was aggressive with his carrying and tackling, and a tough competitor at the breakdown. His performance was worthy of a veteran rather than a test novice, and Borthwick noted that, while lauding Root's vocal contribution, saying, "He didn't look like he was playing his first game, did he? That's what struck me, from the first day he came into camp." We did a fitness session on the first training day. What struck us was how much he was talking to the other players around him. He was loud, he was encouraging others and demanding of others. That really impressed me, and we saw that today. I knew he was a good player, but as a character he's grounded and experienced, with a real leader's voice. Lack of clout. In the aftermath of Saturday's victory, Borthwick was quick to identify a shortage of line breaks as England are having to cope without some of their explosive runners and carriers. It wasn't all about midfield, but that is a key part of it, as Manu Tuilagi, the go-to man for so long, and Ollie Lawrence are both injured. In the past, Billy Vunipola also gave England that vital hard yards outlet at number 8, but he is out of the selection picture now. It is an issue which the head coach is keenly aware of, and he said, "It is always a balance between ball movement and creating momentum." We have a number of players who are really good at creating momentum, but some of them are not available. If you look at the power England had, we haven't produced that kind of power for a while. We are trying to develop a way that allows us to play to the strengths we have. This group have speed and a different type of athleticism. It may not have the same levels of power, but it has ball movement. We are trying to find that balance. Single quote.